going on, guys? Chris back with you with another unboxing and review video for this bad boy right here. I'm not going to make this video long. It's going to get right into it. This, my friends, is the Force1 F200W Shadow brushless drone with GPS and Wi-Fi. This thing is wicked sick. Download the app. You have FPV connected through Wi-Fi. Brushless drone. Bonus battery included. Got a charger, 2 batteries, propellers, transmitter with phone holder, 0.3 mile, 5 gig Wi-Fi range, full HD 1080p camera. 2.4 gigahertz two-way communication, includes weak signal and low voltage transmitter alarms, and also a 5 gig Wi-Fi range, like I mentioned right there. Independent ESCs. Okay, my friends, let's go ahead and get on into it here. We'll go ahead and pull it out here. You might want to be careful just in case there's some propellers on the bottom of the styrofoam. Sometimes they go ahead and latch things in. Here we go. Just like that. Instruction manual there. Let's get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and get what we got right here. Looks like a little USB thing for a free crash kit right there. We got the controller on the bottom there. We're going to get to in just a second. And of course our extra propellers right here, or we call them props, 2 blacks, 2 oranges. Coming up through the styrofoam right here, we have the beautiful drone. We're gonna get to that in 1 second here. We do have a little covering there for the drone. We have a nice battery here. Take a look at that, guys. Very cool Force1 lock-in, click-in battery there. We have battery number 2 there. We have our charger plug here. We have our charger, other portion of it here. We have our screwdriver with a couple other cool little tools there. And then of course we have our cell phone holder in this one here. And then for the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen, the drone, my friend, absolutely stunning. Folks, this thing is awesome. It actually feels really, really good. High durable plastic. This thing actually feels really, really nice. I've reviewed a lot of drones in my life. I even have a DJI Mavic Pro, and this thing feels great. For the price point, I am highly impressed just off the bat of the construction of the drone. Looking great. Of course, we have our pads here on the bottom. Let's get some close-up shots here of the bottom here. Very nice. Of course, our battery clicks in the back there. We're going to get to that in just a second. We do have our camera here, of course, with a little plastic covering lens for protection. Go ahead and get that right on off there. Again, brushless motors. Those things look sick, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Feels great. We have the camera right up there in the front. Of course, it will not be able to pivot. It does not have a gimbal. We do have our SD memory card slot that goes in right here for, of course, recording videos, taking pictures, etc. And we have the battery locking, unlocking right here in the back. So with the battery, you would charge it, of course, with that plug. But if you're not charging it, tuck it underneath, and then you connect it with this one to give it a go. So these batteries should have a little bit of juice left. Again, just slip it on in. You'll go ahead and crank on in like that. You heard a little bit of noise. We want to go ahead and lock it in place so the battery, of course, doesn't float out of there. We have some nice blinking lights there. It is trying to, of course, bind to the controller. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and show you the controller real quick. We'll go ahead and download the app and we'll take a look at it. Okay, the controller does require 4 AA batteries that do not come with the drone. Again, 4 AA batteries. Right there, I got mine on in there. And then after you download the app, make sure you go to your Wi-Fi settings, connect to Force1_C89D. We're gonna go ahead and hit that one there, and then we're gonna go ahead and fire our app after that connects so that you can have FPV. As we can see, it just connected there. Here is the app right here. It's F200W. The instruction manual has it a little bit different, but obviously this is the same thing. And then I'm sorry, the lighting looks a little bit funky right there, but you guys get the idea. So if you guys are familiar with DJI, what you're gonna have to do is, let me show you briefly after you turn it on and you pair it to the controller, which kind of automatically pairs to it, but you're gonna have to stand up, like start first. If it's flashing yellow lights back and forth, you're gonna have to turn it around like 3 times. Then it goes green lights, and then you go vertical, and then you turn it around vertical 3 times, just like DJI. Go ahead and put that down now. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit the unlock button, 1 short press there. That's gonna spin the motors there. As we can see, you can't really hear the motor spinning, but now we're gonna do 1 touch takeoff, which is right there. I got my app going, the FPV. Let's go ahead and take that off right there. Very nice, guys. Let me alter the camera up a little bit. Very sweet. As we can see there, it's nice holding altitude there, looking fantastic. Very slightly swaying with the light wind here, but again, holding position very nicely. That's fantastic. Now again, since this is my second flight, my first was indoors, I was able to figure it out pretty quickly, but to be honest with you, the first time I was trying to calibrate the drone, it was a little tough, but again, just read the directions and do what I said. Spin it around and then spin it around 3 times vertical, you'll be all right. So I'm gonna lower it just a little bit here and let's take off. Let's see what this thing can do. Very, very nice. That is very fast. I don't even see it over there. Okay, so now it's holding altitude right above my, actually right above that tree. Right there, again, very hard to see. Let's go ahead and bring it back and whip it around a little bit. Again, nice little altitude hold there. This is kind of an old junky iPhone 5, but you guys get the idea there. Nice little FPV. Actually views very nicely. Check out the FPV of up above. Very, very cool. It's about probably maybe 60 feet above the street right now. Right there, if you can see that. And it's very fast, guys. I think it actually is a little quicker than my DJI Mavic Pro, of course, off sport mode. I haven't even pushed it all the way, but it's way up there, looking great. FPV feed is very, very nice as well. Down here on the bottom of the controller here, we see distance is 29 feet from me. I don't know if that's meters, to be honest with you. I have to figure that out. And then 137, I believe that's feet. Actually, I think it actually might be a little higher than that. I think we're up there pretty good. So again, not sure if that's feet or meters. You might be able to change that. We have our battery indicator here. The RX is the drone's battery. The TX is the controller's battery. Very easy to fly. I'm very, very impressed, guys. I think that is in meters because we are way up there. Let me show you my FPV. Again, we can literally see the mountains back there. We are way up there. So that's definitely, I believe, in meters. And obviously the battery will last a little bit longer. It depends how far you gun it or if you just want to hover it up there. I'm down to 2 bars on the drone's battery and it's actually beeping, as we can hear there. And I believe once it gets a little bit lower, it'll actually land itself, or you could hit the return to home button right up here. Here's your camera button, of course, and then your self takeoff right here. Let's go ahead and see. I'm just kind of curious about the home point. It should land right where we took off, but let's go ahead and watch it. It's actually going back up. Not really sure. It might have to like grab the GPS coordinates and then head back down to where it originally landed from. Okay, so it actually went up, hovered a little bit, and now it's coming back down precisely where it should have took off from. It might be off a few feet. I took off from right here. Let's see if it, whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, unfortunately it hit right on the edge of the curb. That's all right, barely tapped any of the propellers, but again, just be cautious of that. I should have probably overrode it and had it back up a little bit, but it went right on the edge of the curb as we saw, but it's all right. Okay, now I want to show you guys some still photos. Unfortunately, I hit the wrong button or I didn't do the correct setting for video mode, but the photo setting will give you an exact example of what video would be like. Just obviously a video quality. So let's go ahead and play those still photos now. Overall, guys, a very sweet drone, very, very fast. I do definitely dig it. So again, look in the description box below this video. I'm gonna have you guys linked up so you guys can grab one of these yourselves or read more about it. I got you guys linked up over in the UK, India, Canada, and the US, of course. Look for your links in the description box below. I will see you guys on the next review. My name's Chris. Bye-bye.